Grayson, and then we have Miss Aisha over there from Texas.
Hello.
And we have a new voice and a new face, Miss Gisela.
Hey.
So Miss Gisela, it's come to us from, tell us a little bit about yourself first.
How far back are we going? I am originally from Long Island, New York. My parents moved due to my brother joining the military to North Carolina. Had a little transition there, and then I ended up in Virginia Beach in 2005.
Nice.
So yeah, been here ever since. Just
making it happen.
Making it happen. Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit about Gisela. I met her through Lips.
Yes.
And just seeing her smiling face, she was like one of the people who came over and greeted me, and it was just really, really nice. Nice personality. And every time I see you, same nice personality. So when we interviewed her at the event at the Women's Symposium a couple of months ago, and Aisha was here, it was just fun. The interview was fun, and I thought, well, a show might be fun for the show. So bring a little twist to it. So here we are. And so we're going to do a little girl talk today since we don't have any guys on the show today. Okay. So we're going to make it happen. So let's basically talk about what we've been working on, because we all have our own businesses that we do on the side. And then we have professional world. So whatever you guys want to talk about, let's make it happen. I do want to talk about the Olympic girl, though. I do want to talk about that. The drug/Olympic girl I told you about, Aisha. So I do want that topic. But other than that, we can just go free. So, okay, who want to start? Y'all want me to start?
Go ahead.
Okay, I will start. Okay, so for those who don't know, as of July 1st, I became the Assistant General Manager for Military Circle Law. Thank you. And so I'm very excited, been able to climb the ladder. I started off with Pacific Retail in 2016, and I've been leasing up some stuff ever since. So they moved me from state to state, and finally I get to rest. I think my next move would have been Florida. Oh, and I was either packing up or leaving. And so the company that I'm working for now kept me. And so I don't have to pack up and move. Because I told you the next move I'm going to be is going back home to Dallas. So I'm here. Good. So that's been busy. And then things with the radio show, we have not really done cocktails and conversations in a while. However, I started a a one-on-one with the celebrity guests, because I think the celebrity guest sort of slows down the team, the dream team. Because we're interviewing that person, and sometimes that person takes the whole full hour. Oh, okay. And so we've changed. So now on Thursdays, I'm doing either we're doing cocktails and conversations, or we're doing the one-on-one. So either way, it's content for the show and to build it. So I'm excited about that too, because we now have a studio that's dedicated to us to give us free movies to view and talk to the directors, the stars, and things like that. So we're growing. Like I said, expensive hobby, but it's coming together, and I'm just excited. I'm excited about the stuff that is coming down the pipe, and it seems like the whole team is growing. I mean, everybody's doing different things, and we're seeing it flourish. And so, like Miss Aisha, that leads me into you. Tell us about the things you got going on in your world.
Oh, wow.
Where do you start?
I'm in the middle of manifesting. For all who don't know, so I am a psychic advisor. I have a Facebook group. It's called Psychic Eye. And so I'm in the middle of manifestation. So I'm hosting a 21-day meditation. So I have that going on. Anyone who wants to come into the group is free of charge, and it's very much life-changing. I also have some things that I'm personally manifesting that I cannot talk about, but it is going to be some really big things. So it's going to be life-changing. And I expect that to happen within the next few months. So I won't go there. Also, too, business as usual. I also own a metaphysical store. And so if you need any metaphysical supplies, that's books, any divination tools, I have you. And that is at www.simplyclairvoyant.com. Also, too, just had a pop-up shop in Dallas, so I just wanted to give thanks for everyone that came out. I did really well. It was my first pop-up, so very much excited about that. And also just want to remind you, for all those who are manifesting right now, the next major manifestation day this month is going to be on the 21st. July is a month of completion. So set your intentions, write down at least 3 things that you want to give up, 3 things that you want to bring into your life, and just believe.
So can I say I want to give up the fat and that is one of them?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
As long as you really believe it. If you say you're gonna give it up and you really ain't going, you don't believe it. Absolutely. Toxic relationships, anything you want to give up. Yeah. Anything that you want to transform in your life, you can literally manifest. So
Sounds good.
absolutely.
Yeah. Look at you, just popping and shaking over there.
I try.
Well, let me just speak on the jewelry and things that I purchased that she was selling in the pop-up shop. And so, man, I got all types of nice crystals, and that's popular. You see people with all the crystals and the what do you call that? The brassy looking jewelry.
The copper pieces.
The copper, the copper jewelry, and she has even the little volcano pieces of the little balls. And so that stuff is great. I mean, I felt when I put the crystal on, I felt like I was invincible. I mean, it's like a superpower or something. It's kind of like, okay, I know I'm covered. I know I have the calmness. Let me get this, especially with the new job. It's kind of like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. Yeah. Then I thought about it. And I thought about what she actually predicted this on our first show, that I was going to be going up.
Really?
She told me that, and then she was like, I see nothing but, what was it? The queen? What was it?
Yeah.
And so I had to keep in my mind thinking, this is, I'm ordained for this. This is going to happen. And nonstop with the radio show, getting the different celebrities, and we did the celebrities on Blog Talk Radio. Okay, so you see the picture with Stephen Graham and all these different people that I've met in my past. However, people still willing to come back, after 10 years. Well, we didn't stop for 10 years, but we probably stopped about 8, close to 8 years. So we did 10 years and got off about 8, and so which was a long break. And we came back just like fierce, just making it happen. So I'm very excited about that. But this lady is the real deal. Yeah. And so, and she used to do, so let me tell you about this lady. She was my makeup artist. So when you see me with my ponytail and no makeup on, like yesterday, I went to work like that yesterday. But this is the lady who transformed me. She was the person who goes, oh, Cammie, you write books, you doing this. Yeah. You can't be going out like that. Yeah. So this lady is the lady that inspired me to do better.
You definitely need people like that in your life.
Yes. So even when I was looking good at that event, I worked that baby. She came down. She was like, I didn't even get to enjoy it. You just worked me to death. So she got to come back just to enjoy herself. Yeah. And so, but yeah, she's been an inspiration in my life. I claim her as my little baby sister because she's been there for me for oh my gosh. How many years? Cece was little.
Well, at least 12 years.
At least 12 years.
That's good.
Yes. And so that's how she come into play. And it's just kind of exciting to see how things have grown. Yeah. So
I will tell you this, Cammie. Just expect some good news too. There's still some, I can't talk about it, but I'm telling you, it's going to be some good stuff coming up in a few months.
All right.
Well, look, I'm just glad to be here. I can see it all happening.
In other words,
if you don't mind, she'll do real well.
Yeah, I mean, the manifestation thing is real. You definitely have to speak what you want to happen, and I'm doing better at not saying negative, speaking out negative words. And it's
Yeah.
tough, but I definitely, especially with COVID and everything that's happened in the last year, just focusing more on the positive and
Yes, your
expecting
words
growth
are
and
literally,
expecting.
you can literally curse yourself with your words.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful in what you speak, but you also have to be careful with your negative thought patterns as well. So if you feel yourself veering off or you have a negative thought, just redirect it to something else. So that way it still counters whatever it is that you were thinking negative about, and so you're still within that energetic flow of the positivity.
Right. Right. So what have you been doing?
Just getting outside again. I mean, that's been huge. Just kind of, interacting with people I haven't seen. Yesterday, we had an event for the Latin community. There's a new magazine that they're coming out with called Que Pasa, and it's just like local news and that kind of thing. So I was there yesterday, and everybody that was there, I hadn't seen them in, I don't know, at least some maybe almost 2 years. So it was just good to kind of get back out and reconnect and talk about what everybody else is doing now, and just seeing how some people have transitioned from working somewhere to now working on their own, or just creating a new version of themselves. So it's pretty exciting to see that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I know when I was in New Orleans, I tapped into the Latin American circle, and in fact, I got a video where they interviewed me and they translated it in Spanish.
Oh, awesome.
And so, being from Dallas, I like to think that I can, muy poquito español, okay? I like to think that I know a little bit of Spanish, And so, but here I have not even tapped into the community.
Oh yeah, we're here definitely, and that's what everybody says. I don't see it, but it's well. Then there's a Latin music festival coming up on the 24th.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Definitely come out to that. I'll be working at the bar tent because we volunteer to kind of give back to a nonprofit from some of the proceeds that are earned. So yeah, if you want to come out and experience that, the music and
I know, right?
Love that we have to share,
food,
the culture,
the food.
Definitely come out on the 24th. And if anybody wants to volunteer,
okay.
So.
I might volunteer too.
Okay.
Who knows? So, I'm saying it, but I got a 6-month training. So I've been
busy,
off my head game. Yeah. So.
Well, that's important. We're glad you're still here and you're sticking around.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So tell us about your business.
And that too, I'm in the process of rebranding. I've been in the financial world for about 16 years now, and then the last 6 I've been working as an agent for different types of insurance and like retirement planning and that sort of thing. So last year there was a few things that occurred, and I decided to name my business after my mother. So now I have Livita Agency. So I'm still in the process of kind of figuring out how I'm going to brand that. I'll have a little event to kind of welcome everybody into my new world. But I do. Basically, like what you get is if you're working somewhere and they offer you all of your benefits, like your vision and dental and health and all that kind of stuff, and then a 401k, I kind of have that version though more for somebody who's self-employed or like a small business.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's rewarding because I see people start from, maybe just working by themselves to having a team or just someone who never thought of that part of their small business process because you're so busy and trying to like just put it back into the business and helping that grow. And then you're like, wait a minute, I need to figure out how I'm going to plan for myself too. So that's pretty fun.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So speaking of financial advice, okay, so now that I'm switching companies, what would you advise? Or do I have to pay for this?
No.
Consultation here. What would you advise me to do with my 401k? The new company, I can't roll it over until I think 6 months.
Okay.
And so in the meantime, I'm still stuck with the old company. Should I?
It's just there. It's just sitting there.
It's just there. So should I move it to a bank and do it IRA, or what should I do?
It depends.
Keep control of my money.
Yeah, absolutely. So everybody's situation is different. So set it up on somewhere on your own.
So you would advise waiting that long?
Did they have a requirement that they said that you had to wait?
Yeah.
Okay. So then if there's
it might not be 6 months, it might be 3 months. I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's
it may not be as long. Usually they want you to either take it somewhere
Uh-huh.
or do something with it because they're just kind of holding it. And then you're not able to control it or either contribute or make it grow further than it is because once you stop, it's usually just stop. So yeah, there's different options, but taking control over yourself in some form is
good.
usually the best option. Yeah.
And that's what I was thinking. It's kind of like
people forget sometimes that they have even, Yeah, I
So-
talk to people all the time, and they might have an old account that's been sitting somewhere for 5 or 6 years, and it's just there. They know it's there, so they're comfortable with it. But then you could have been maximizing that.
Exactly.
During that
Exactly. Are you penalized if you roll it over and not put the full amount there?
Typically, no. If it's just a rollover from one IRA or one retirement account to another, usually within 60 days or a certain period of time, then you typically are not penalized. I can't say 100% because every plan is different, but majority of the time, if you're just doing a rollover from one plan to another, then no, as long as you're not taking any money out.
All right. Sound like she knows her stuff a little bit, huh? Aisha? That's cool. That's cool. Well, let's talk love connection. Okay. This is directed to you, Miss Aisha. I went out on a date the other day, right? I don't normally like post it or anything like that. I just don't. But for whatever reason, we were having fun. It's the first time I've been out in a while and stuff. So I posted the photos. The guy wanted to take the picture. He wanted to take the picture. Yeah,
that's a good sign.
I thought it was a good sign. And so, anyway, I posted the picture, and the craziest thing happened. The guy asked, how could he see the interviews, with the celebrities and things. So I go, oh, well, I know it's live Facebook, like what we're doing right now. I know it's live Facebook. I know it's live YouTube, but you have to be a friend. Well, of course, we know I'm maxed out on friends. So send me a request, and I'll be happy to delete someone to get you on to see it, right? This guy started talking about, first of all, he's supposed to have sent it. Did you get it? Did you get it? I never got the request. So I was telling Aisha, I was shocked.
Yeah.
Yesterday, it just shocked me. And so, no request. Then I'm asking him again, because keep in mind, he asked.
To be a part of your social media.
So I'm asking, and then, so yesterday on my lunch break, I'm like, dude, it's 2 days now. I've never received your invite, to put you on social media. I'm doing another show tonight, type thing.
Okay.
So this guy said, well, I heard that, relationships don't work when people, Facebook break up couples and social media break up couples and da-da-da-da-da. And he's going on and on and on. And I go, well, you don't have to be my friend on social media. So he pulls it up on his phone. He goes, well, you got this account and you got this account and you got this account and you got this account. I said, no, stop. You called off the name.
Yeah.
Cammie Grayson, authoress, playwright. You called that name off to me when you first asked. So you saw that account. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden, you're naming off my pages, And I said, so each page is with each business, So, well, that's just too much. Da, 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 da. So he goes off about the social media thing.
That's too much.
That was a lot. So maybe 10 minutes later, so I ended it like, well, don't worry about my social media. Don't worry about just, social media this is what we do. I make a living off of social media. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. So the more people I have, the better the interviews I can give, type thing. So the guy texted me and said, he'll never be good enough for me. And he can't keep up with my social media.
Wow.
So I wish you a good life. I got dumped.
Off of because of your social media.
And I didn't even know if I liked him or not.
So you didn't realize it was there yet.
You know why it didn't work out with that situation, Cammie? Because he wasn't for you. He was resistant to change anyway. So there would have been nothing you could have done in that situation to change things. That's number one. Number two is, remember the last time I did a love reading on you, I told you you're going to have some bumps in the road right before you meet the one that you're supposed to be with.
That wasn't no bump, girl. That was a pothole.
I told you, don't do
you
it.
Did.
Serious, because it's not going to work out.
You did.
Yeah.
I mean, but we hadn't even.
It wasn't supposed to work out
there yet.
We weren't even there yet. This was just one day. In fact, he fixed the chair.
Okay.
Brought it here, and I took him to lunch. to pay for payment for fixing the
fixing the
chair. So it still wasn't even
That kind of
wasn't there
situation.
yet.
I don't know.
And like I said, I just posted it because it was fun being out,
Yeah.
seeing the beach and everything and all the people out. So it was crazy. But you're absolutely right. You did tell me that.
I can tell you though, you will have a new romance on the horizon. I see a 9 of Cups, so you got some good stuff coming your way, Cammie.
Oh,
Okay. Well, glad you got that one out the way.
Yeah, got that one out the way.
Red flags everywhere.
Okay, so the other question I have, Miss Aisha. Okay, so now that all of my obstacles are out of my way in my professional life, at this point, I don't know if I don't want to be negative or anything like that. I know I'm learning. So they're giving me a 6-month training period, but I want to be like the best. You know what I mean? Like I excel in leasing. I want to be the best at being a general manager. So is it going to be bumpy for me, or am I going to, like right now I'm smooth. I'm selling, right? But I know it's going to get harder as it goes by, because the company is a top-notch company here in Virginia, top-notch, and they're all kind of all over.
Yeah.
And so my job, I knew that when I interviewed for this job, which I interviewed before things happened. When I interviewed for this job, I already knew that there was a lot of things I didn't know. That I thought I knew. So this is a top-notch company. And so this was like a dream job. When I was interviewing different jobs, this was the dream job. And I was blessed with the dream job.
Okay. Well, you're in it for a reason, I feel like,
You are going to have that position, but you're still going to gain fulfillment in what it is that you do. What I would say to you is embody your craft. I know you are the type of person that are a beast. I've watched you set up, be 4 a.m. on your phone doing work. So it's that type of mentality, that type of drive is what's going to make and keep you successful in everything that you do. So I would say to you, just continue on your path and being who you are. And that is going to drive your success. So embody your craft, embody what you do, and nobody can break you from that. So it doesn't matter how bumpy it is. A lot of times the universe will send us tests to see how we're going to react to them. So don't react, just do.
Right. Okay. I appreciate that. I received that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what about you? Have any questions?
In reference to what?
Well, she can do love connections.
Oh, I'm scared. I don't know.
She can do business connections like you just saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a general form?
I can do a general if you're open to it.
I don't know.
It's just scared.
You're scared.
I don't know. I've never had. Yeah. I don't.
I can do.
You never had a reading?
I can do a just an oracle readings. It's just basically words of encouragement.
Okay.
It's not anything negative. So
That works.
You to be scared about.
I'll take that.
So let's see what I have for you here.
Okay. I like the oracle.
Okay. So what I'm getting back from spirit with you is embracing your enthusiasm. So you're actually beginning a new cycle. And so what I'm gathering from the spirit is that you're more powerful than you think, that you view yourself to be. And you need to step into that power. You're beginning a new cycle. So it's time for you to transition into everything that you are and that you have in you. So embrace your power, girl.
Hey. I'll accept that.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty neat. And it's interesting in a way. It's definitely a different time in my life. So yeah. Okay. All right.
There you go.
Let me find my powers.
Yeah, with Curtis, the thing that he's working on is the iHero, and we definitely support the iHero because, I mean, financially, I have made some good change from iHero and its residual income. And so just like what she said when she spoke to Curtis, he was like, well, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. He's always positive. He's always he has that positive energy that makes it where, right now, things that he's doing, like Aisha, blowing up, and it's like we're all together ground level. So I'm very excited. I mean, even Foster, who's not on the show anymore, however, he left Military Circle and got a promotion with his company. And so he was like, well, I'm da 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 and I'm da da da. It was a lot. It was overwhelming. So he couldn't do both, So that's sort of, but she already predicted that. She told him,
really?
and you're not going to stop there. You got more to come, And so we've all been just flourishing since we started the show. And so, which brings me to getting content for the show. So I feel like, again, this is my fun thing. And I like it because it's everybody. I want everybody to be a part of it. And so the goal is Curtis is about to start Podcast Central, which is going to be a place for people to go and do their podcast shows. And so he's getting ready to do that. We're thinking about maybe going there to, bring our set
to there.
And that way it's exclusive for us, but still to kind of support what he's doing.
Where's that going to be, here too, or
it's going to be in Norfolk? Okay, it's going to be in Norfolk, and then we'll keep the office here for us to come and work and meet and do things like that, consulting and things like that. So we'll always still have our office spot, but as far as the podcasting, we have like students at the mall that will be they're training with early excellence. And they've been begging us to come so they can produce our show, begging us. So we have all these opportunities and opportunities to help other
that would
people.
Absolutely give them an opportunity. Yeah.
Exactly. So the stuff with that Curtis doing and the stuff that Early Excellence is doing is stuff that I feel like we need to support and be a part of to help them grow. And so that's coming down the pipeline. And then I've been trying to get Aisha to do her show also too, so to pick a day, do a show on the network so we have more and more content. And then same thing with you. You could do financial advising. Just talk about whatever your topic is. You could talk about that. And doing our show when it's all of us, we usually have like a little bit like Aisha does her readings,
Okay.
I'll talk about entertainment because that's what I love, And then you talk about what you're going to do.
Okay.
And then we even have the attorney, Donald G.
Okay.
From Hamptons. He is going to be popping in on the show doing the legal advice.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Yeah,
so our whole team has something to give. We have nuggets of wisdom to give. And then also we're going to be tapping into authors. I'm on Amazon. I got a couple of books out. But it's a lot of people that have books. So a lot of people are inspiring to have books.
Especially locally, there's definitely a lot of authors.
Exactly. And so, in fact, we've tapped into the authors here at Hampton Roads. Okay. And now the bookstore that's in the mall, she's over the Hampton Road book thing. So, because the other lady left, Florenza left. She moved over.
Oh, that's right. I did see her. She moved.
Yeah. So we tapped into that. So we got that too. And like Aisha, she's designing her own. She has her own tarot cards and stuff like that.
That's done, by the way. So I'll be working on getting those printed soon.
Nice. I can't wait to see those. So it's a different twist, So we all have all this talent that we need to share. Give people the opportunity, and that's what I do with the celebrities. When I interview them, I go, "Hey, give us some nuggets. What can a person do to get in the position you're in?" And so it's all about helping and giving, and that's what SKST Radio is all about. Okay. So we hope we didn't scare you away your first day.
Not at all. No.
So now let's go to the Olympic lady with the drugs in her system. Okay, give me y'all tape. Now, people are feeling sorry for this lady. I mean, I've talked to maybe 3 guys, men, they're saying, oh, they disqualified this lady because she had drugs and she had smoked marijuana or something like that in the state that it was legal. Well, if you're an Olympian, why would you be putting drugs in your body, regardless to what type of drugs? So to me, I feel like, you know what? No slap on the wrist. No, you're disqualified. What's the difference between drinking a lot of alcohol or doing cocaine or whatever than weed? It's still something, a stimulant to get you high, right?
Yeah. I think the argument was whether or not it was a performance-enhancing drug and whether or not that really was going to affect her performance at the Olympics. I think that was maybe the majority of the backlash for why she's getting a hard time. She handled it, she just handled it like a clean. So, I think that's just what it was. It's like, was that really going to affect her?
Well,
but I get it, the rules of,
Yeah, the rules are the rules. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
I don't feel sorry for her at all. And so I think my argument with Vernon was, I feel like Olympians are role models. I'm not buying your jersey. I don't care if Nike's supporting you. I'm not buying your jersey because now you're telling my child it's okay to do drugs. I mean, am I wrong? And like Vernon said, some people, Olympians, don't give a crap. They're not trying to be role models for your children.
Right.
And I get that. But I guess it depends on how you're looking at it.
Yeah.
I have a different perspective that the media is not showing because they can't show. It deals with personal.
Right.
We never know what a person is going through. And I'm not excusing what she did, but I'll say this. Sometimes when you have someone taking advantage or doing something to you that's literally beating you down, I can see how she can turn to that. The reason for that she did that careless thing is she didn't see the vision in her passing the obstacle, basically doing well in the Olympics when she very well could have. But that's also attributed to what she's going through in her personal life.
Okay.
So,
and I think they did say that she had some stuff going on, and
she does.
I don't think it was I don't think her intention was to bring any kind of negative
really
lights
bad.
to me.
So I can see why she did that. Yeah, and it's pretty sad, because the only aspect we're seeing is she did this and now it's causing this negative effect with everything that she has going on, probably lose all her endorsements and all of that. But really, in the background, she's actually suffering really bad.
Okay, so do we supposed to feel sorry for her because we all have personal problems?
I mean,
she's really young. I think
knowing what I know,
everybody handles things differently, and for her to be young and still come out, and she took responsibility for it, and
and that's the good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I do give her that. She did take responsibility for her actions, but I don't know. I just feel like it's not fair for the person that's following the rules, going down the straight line, doing what they're supposed to be doing, and then you're giving this one a free walk. Is they giving her a free walk because she's Black and all that's going on? I mean, what? You know what I'm saying? Where is the limit? Where do we stop? I don't know.
Yeah, given what she has going on in her life, honestly, I'd give her a free pass on that one. I would. Just knowing what she has going on, absolutely. Absolutely. And she's taking responsibility for it. That's everything to me. Even Spirit's confirming she's going through the motions of finding a practical solution for what she's done. So in my opinion, yeah, I would. Absolutely. Okay. Everybody falls. Nobody that's sitting here on this earth that is alive is perfect. We all come short of things. My thing is everything when somebody takes responsibility and they make the steps to correct that. So that's what I see with her.
And she got her punishment. I mean, she's not able to run, so she got it taken away from her. So now her
she got her punishment.
Yeah,
well
make
done,
sure
and very much well due because she still made a reckless move. So absolutely.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, everything is rectified.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think she has her own stuff that she needs to work on, but
Yeah, I mean, but in the public's eye, and being fair with the other Olympians.
yeah, they took it away. They definitely took away her opportunities. I don't
So,
need to get any
okay.
worse than that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, feel bad for her, but still, you have to make decisions. You have to make strategic decisions sometimes, especially when you're in the limelight like she was. So, I don't know. And you got coaches and you got mentors too. So if she was that young and
Yeah, maybe she didn't have the right people in her corner. You know?
yeah, you know what I mean? So somebody had to help her get to where she was. So where's that coach? Where's that mentor that's a mentor, whoever that's helping her? Do they ever mention that? Did they even mention in the media that she even had any type of support?
I didn't hear the story in the media, so I have no idea. But I can say the root cause of the issue of what led her to that is probably something that's going on behind closed doors that she probably would have never even mentioned to anybody. So, with that being said, they may have been mentored in terms of her career, but not her personal life. They probably weren't even aware of everything.
Gotcha. Well, that makes sense because a lot of people don't want their dirty laundry out there.
Oh, yeah.
Especially something like that. So yeah, I get it. I totally get it. So
we all had our moments where we try to deal with things on our own, and it may not be the
Right.
best
exactly.
method, but
Yeah.
been there, done that.
Right. So okay, that's what I wanted to talk about. Aisha, what you got?
I just want to say, as you were speaking, mentioning about Curtis and stuff, I pretty much tapped into our reading for all of us collectively.
Hang on
as a
one
group.
second. Let me let Preston in. Sorry, Aisha, hold that because Preston will come in and do his sports real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Preston.
Hey, Preston.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Meet
I'm doing
Gisela.
pretty good.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay,
Good.
so Preston is our sports announcer,
Okay.
and he's from Texas as well. So the whole team is in
Everybody
Texas.
in
Okay, what do you got for us, Preston?
No, I
Wait, so
want
you're a
to.
Cowboys
I
fan?
want
If
to
you're in
short.
Texas, you're a Cowboys fan? Of course.
Am I a Cowboys fan?
Yeah.
No, individual fan.
Okay.
Yeah, individual. I want to see. I want to see Zeke and Dak do their thing. So not a big Cowboys fan. But if they win, they win. I just go along with the flow.
Well, I'm a Cowboys fan.
I'm a Giants fan, so we don't go wrong.
Wow.
Giants?
Giants?
Oh, backwards.
Oh my. Yeah. Yeah. The old Giants. No, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt what you were saying.
Oh, I can wait. Go ahead. Do your segment. Want to hear what's going on in the sports world?
Well, it's not too much going on in sports world now. Since football season is about to kick off. Um, everybody's training and trying to figure out what they're going to do for this year, especially Aaron Rodgers, Zeke. Well, I know Zeke is training. He's training real hard. I saw him training the other day. He's getting ready. He's going to come out. He's going to explode because he had all the talk in the media about him becoming number 2 back since he didn't do well this past year.
Okay.
And also too, in basketball, you have the finals going on right now. So that's the main big thing that's going on. The Phoenix Suns trying to win their first championship, and the Bucks trying to win theirs too. But everybody's pulling for Chris Paul so he can go ahead and win him a ring so he can go ahead and retire because it's about time for him to retire. But he can still play. Yeah. So and also too, we got some sad news in the NFL today. A guy named Greg Clark. He passed away yesterday at 49. Yeah, he playing for the 49ers. He died from the deal what we got called the CTE. Everything that they've been saying that getting from concussions. So they say he died from symptoms of that. But and it's happening. And so the league got to step their game up to help us get get taken care of.
Wow. Well, sorry to hear that. So
Yeah,
what is
but
going on in the baseball world?
what's that?
Baseball world. What's going on with the baseball?
Well, we're trying to see if these Rangers are gonna make the playoff or not. That's our main thing. We want to push for the Rangers to do their thing and try to make it to the playoffs. But we're going to see after the All Star. We'll see after the
Uh,
All Star weekend and see how they play because that's when everybody start playing after this All Star break, so they can try to get in and let's bring a championship home to Texas,
yeah.
and that means Arlington, Texas, not Houston. Houston had their chance, so
Yeah,
let
other
let
new
us have our
stadium and
chance.
everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, stadium's nice. Stadium's nice. I haven't had a chance to visit the new go inside the new stadium, but it's real nice. It's right there by Jerry's World, so it's all
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. I want to,
Same section.
when I come out there in September, I want to go over and see it. Because I usually try to see the stadiums. And the crazy thing is their stadiums like right next to each other, just like Kansas City. Their stadiums are right next to each other too.
Uh
And so I'm
Right,
excited to
right.
go. They were building it when I left the last time, so they hadn't finished. So
What's
now
that?
I'm thinking something.
In Arlington?
Yeah, the Rangers. Yeah,
Oh yeah. They planned it. They had to put used to it last year. They had several graduations in there. Everybody went there and had their graduation at the stadium. So they
I
had to
can't wait
use
to see it.
this year. It's nice.
Nice.
It's nice. Yeah, it's real nice.
So, do you predict that the Cowboys are going to be number one this year, or what are you thinking?
Be careful.
Uh,
I wouldn't make that in
I, I,
that.
I'm hoping Cowboys will break even. I hope they at least go. What they've got 17 games this year, so hopefully they can win at least 9.
Well, I
Hopefully,
think they're going to win at least 10 out of the 17.
you think so? Well,
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I
I
hope
don't
so.
think so. They will.
I hope so too. For
Y'all
for their
remember
sake.
this. Remember this. Yeah, they will.
Yeah,
Dumb comment.
I hope they win. I hope they win though. I do. I mean, cause I do pull for Dak since he had the injury. I want to see him come back and win some games.
Nice, nice. So,
Hmm
Preston, what are you working on these days?
Oh, it's football season coming up, so I have been training and I've been working on. I've been going to different camps for college, so that's where I've been. So I've been all over training for the season, training to get into different camps. And it's a process. I'm saying it's
Wow.
a long process. Yeah, yeah. And now I'm starting to get into replay. So and that's another entity that it takes a lot of knowledge and study that you need to do for us football wise.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
So
do you guys, when y'all do you do the footage of recording some of those games?
I have a huddle account where my games are on there from the different college games. I do
Hmm.
have that.
Okay,
Hmm
because the reason why I'm asking because we're looking for content from your department, and so I'm wondering
Okay.
if we could kind of, see you in action and doing some stuff for the upcoming seasons.
Okay. We can definitely get whoever the technical person is, get with me so I can just give them that and they can pull it off. I cause kind of technology, I'm very like uh
Oh no,
slow.
T Nice got you covered.
Huh? What's
T
that?
Nice got you covered.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
he
good
got
with
us
that.
set up. Look, we're on a big screen now. We got the studio all up. We can play now the SKST radio. I mean, you got us all set up. And I
Good.
put it together myself. Didn't even
Oh,
need
that's
him to
good.
put it together. So, hey, we're moving up there.
Yeah.
We're like George and Wheezy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I just finished up football camp 2 weeks ago. So everything is going good. Getting the kids
Sounds
ready to
good.
get back into the swing of things. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it as always. Thank you for keeping us up to date. I know you're gonna be like on the top doing all the talking when the football season starts because he gets excited when football season
Oh,
starts.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So he have plenty to talk about when football season happens.
Yeah.
So,
It's my
Oh
favorite
yeah.
one.
so
So
Preston,
yeah,
do you want a reading from Aisha today?
that's fine. Yeah.
Uh
What you got going on?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
What's coming your way?
Let me buckle up on this.
Have a seat.
Well, I'm reading from the oracle cards for you. Those are usually pretty much positive
Oh,
direction.
all right. Good. Good.
So I guess if you get a negative reading from the oracle,
What I
it's pretty
see
bad.
is
She don't do it.
you definitely need some rest and recovery. Um, you definitely need some rest and recovery. There's something. What do you have currently going on right now that you're trying to move forward with?
Uh, my nonprofit and some more businesses I'm thinking about starting. So I'm trying to figure.
Um, the spirit is telling me to not stop doing it, but before you move forward, you definitely need to meditate on it and find a little bit of rest in what you're doing. So don't spread yourself too thin. I feel like maybe it's because you have multiple things going on at once,
Mhm.
but there's an opportunity that's going to be coming up for you that's going to take precedence, but you're going to know what it is. So get you some rest, and I would say just meditate on it, pray on it before you move forward with your endeavors. And
Okay.
God wants you to come to him. So ask God, what is it that's going to take priority? What opportunity do I have coming my way? That way he can reveal it to you so you can see it a lot better.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I sure appreciate that.
That makes sense to you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can you validate that?
Yes.
And
Yes.
then let me know
Yes.
what it is. Because if it's some money, I won't
Huh?
spend. I'll just
Yes. And when she said the rest, oh yeah, that's I need that big time. I think I'm doing about 4 hours of sleep a day.
yes,
Oh,
you need
wow.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've been planning on a trip to Virginia. We haven't seen you yet.
I know. I need to get down there. I keep saying I need to get down there. I do.
Beautiful
I
weather.
do. Is it? Oh wow. I
Yeah.
need to get down there. Really. I do.
So
And
yeah,
yeah,
come
cause
on. You're always welcome.
I saw y'all having fun too.
When? Oh, when Aisha and
Uh,
them came down?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
made it look that way. We was working.
That was a working trip, but we did find some fun,
Right,
Aisha.
we did.
Right.
He's
Right.
telling me. Stand on with the whip.
Oh
No,
wow.
we did find some fun. We
Oh,
really
did
did.
y'all? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
we did.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all did. Yeah. We gotta have fun in our life sometimes.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And so that's what it's
Hmm.
all about. Like we was welcoming her in for her first show, and hopefully we'll be seeing her more and more and more, and coming up with cool ideas and things that we got going on. So,
Okay.
okay, guys. Well, I think this will end the show, unless anybody have anything else they want to
I
add.
do.
What you
I
got?
have the closing reading. Collectively as a group, we're coming up. You know what everybody says, when you're about to come into something big, stay humble, stay grounded. So that is the message that I have for spirit. There's going to be a lot of bounty on the other end, a lot of coinage. We'll just put it like that.
Okay.
Stay very grounded and stay very humble, and make sure that you are giving back and showing gratitude for everybody that's helped you through your journey, and gratitude towards God. So,
Yes.
Amen.
okay.
Sounds
Man.
good to me.
That's all I have.
All right. Okay, world, thank you. You heard it from Miss Aisha. Again, if you have anything that you would like to share with the world, get in touch with us. You go to www.skstradio.com. If you want to listen to some good music, we have DJ T Nice on the wheels of steel. He's actually running SKST Radio and Street Grind Entertainment right here on our website. So you can go, we're in the cloud, got music to go. We're interviewing celebrities, we're interviewing local businesses, small businesses, and of course, our businesses. So right here at SKST Radio, until next week, same time, same platform, not channel, same platform, right here at SKST Radio. Thank you guys for being a part of the show, and we'll see y'all next week.
All right,
All
see
right.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And I guess I am gonna be out.